Okay. So now we are ready for the Week 6 podcast. Week 5 is done.
Week 5.
I'll put this here. Move that up a little bit. Week 5 is done. It was probably the most competitive week yet.
Yeah.
If I had to say, it was the most competitive week yet. We had 2 games. Wait, was that this week?
Yeah, we didn't talk about 2 of the games last week because we already played 2 games week 5.
No, there was two games that went into overtime.
Yeah. The biggest win was 14 points.
Yeah. And that was Mudano.
And there was a little bit of controversy, too.
Controversy all over. Let's get into it. So, game 1
on the top.
was Team Chung.
Oh, the Max running low on battery.
Well, we're going to have to free ball it. We got 10%.
All right, here we go. We'll go. It was my team
Team
versus
Chung versus Team Kaz.
Me versus you.
104-98. Team Kaz won. Competitive game.
Yeah.
You had a really good game, I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't make a layup to save my life. I think I was like 3 for 15 on layups, and then like 10 for 12 on threes.
Yeah, you shot better from 3 than in the paint.
I shot not literally 10 for 12. I shot better from 3 by far than my layups.
Yeah.
But
I kept grilling Novak. I was like, dude, because you kept shooting from that one right wing.
Yeah.
And this dude didn't learn.
Yeah. It's a close game.
Yeah, I think at the end of that game, it was like halfway through the fourth quarter where we thought it was like a bigger lead, and like then all of a sudden it's like 2-point game. We're like, wait, what?
Yep.
So ended up coming down to the wire, and final score was 104-98. So 6 points. It was a good game.
Mm-hmm.
It was a fun one to play in. So
yeah,
GG's.
Second game, controversial.
Yeah.
Team Sattan versus Team Howard / Davey went into overtime. They officially won 106-104. There was a mistake on the books.
It figures it happens.
Please pay attention when you do the books.
It figures it happens to Steve's team.
Yeah, that karma. But so basically, if you don't know, Yaney was doing books. According to our running score when we were doing out loud, it was tie game.
91-91.
91-91. Yaney counts the books back. Oh, Sattan won by 2. Well, what do you, I would usually just be like, okay, well, then Sattan wins.
Yeah.
But I was just talking to Mike about it, but I'm like, oh, well, I think I'd send them into overtime. So that's what we did. We sent them into overtime. Team Sattan got ball and had their 2-point lead.
Yeah. And they scored first possession,
so they ended up still winning by 2. Interesting game, to say the least.
For me, honestly, if I was in that situation, I think I just want to take the regular win. I don't know. Because I feel like if I was to lose an OT, I'd be like,
yeah.
What else is there to do now? We won in regulation, but mix up on the scoreboard, and all of a sudden we have to jeopardize our record.
Yeah. I had no clue what to do with that situation.
So, both teams agreed to it.
They agreed to it. They didn't really have any problems with it. I think that was the best, fair way to do it.
Yeah. Brian almost sunk a game winner. Would have been awkward for Yaney if that happened.
Yeah. So please just pay attention when you do books. We've had enough issues.
Past 2 weeks.
So then game 3 was an interesting one. Team Flanny won 123-118 versus Team Shannon in double overtime.
Yeah.
Johnny Picard actually had a chance to win the game.
He could have won it with that put-back layup in regulation.
He missed it. Happens, Johnny.
Flanny had 110 points.
110 points.
On what, 100-plus shots?
105 shots. So, still efficient.
Yeah.
Still pretty efficient.
Got the new season high.
Yep.
Overtook Josh's 107.
Yeah. So
Josh didn't shoot nearly as much, though, I don't think. Or he didn't shoot over 100.
He didn't shoot 100 shots, I know that, yeah.
But Flanny gets him up there.
Yeah, so then,
Team Bodie was on a tight schedule there, so we ran into some issues. We had to cut overtime from 5 to 2.
Yeah. 5 to 3. We had 3 minutes.
This end of this game, it could have been very different. We didn't have to go to overtime, but Flanny took a 3 after he got her even with like 8 seconds left. Missed when he didn't have to shoot at all. And then Mike got the rebound, pass out to Bodie for 3 and tied it.
Yeah.
So Could have been over a lot sooner if Flanny wanted to hold the ball, but, he's chasing those points.
Yeah.
We don't hold the ball here.
Good game for Team Flanny, though. Got their first win.
First one of the season.
So now for Game 4, which was a very anticipated matchup, was Team Mudano versus Team Cosme.
This happened a little bit ago. This is one of the games we didn't talk about on the Week 5 podcast. Is this Week 6 right now podcast, technically?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So we already knew what happened. You guys already knew what happened. Cosme won 89-75.
Mm-hmm.
Holding that team to 89 points is incredible.
Yeah, anything under 100 is good for them.
Yeah, so that was a really good game for Josh's team. I think that's just... Mo and Gabe are just great players for this league especially.
They're going to score. There's not a lot you could do to stop Gabe. There's not a lot you could do to stop Mo. When Mo's hitting, he's on. I know he had a clutch there at the end of that game. He scored, I think he went on his personal 8 or 11-0 run to end the game.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets like that, apparently. Apparently it gets like that.
That was cheesy. Don't ever say that again, please. Respectfully. So that was, all good games. Great week overall. If only all of these games could have happened on one day, that would have been
a struggle.
Best day to play Driver League on. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
So now let's move into the stats of after week 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So now, granted, there is also one game that has been played for week 6 that is in the books, so they are a little bit more advanced, I guess I'd say. So
Flanny's making a jump.
Flanny made a jump.
Number 1 scoring points per game spot again. He's 0.4 behind Mudano. Mudano's at 70. Flanny's at 69.6.
Yes, and then we got Cosme right behind at basically 60 points a game.
Yeah.
Bodie at 4 with 58, 7 almost, and then Steve at 5 with 52 almost.
Mm-hmm.
So
that Bodie, Mike, Shannon duo is still in the top 6 both for scoring.
Yeah.
Mike's at 6, Bodie's at 4, so that's a great scoring duo like you mentioned last week.
Yeah, and then you also got Gabe and Mo at 3 and 7.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Those two teams.
Rebounds. We all know who's leading the league still. Gabe Cosme.
This number on the screen is also inflated though because he had a monster rebound game in week 6.
Yeah, but even if it was last week,
he would still definitely be in lead. But
I think he averaged 31 last week, so I think he'd
like
still be up by 6 rebounds.
Yeah. Then Mike at 2, tied with Connor, both at 25.8.
Johnny's got 18
Johnny
boards
jumped
a game
to top 6 now with 18 a game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 4 with 21.6, and then Brian Davies at 5 with 20.8. So Johnny's a hustle guy. He got 23 rebounds in that double overtime game.
Yeah.
Some long ones, some just ones where he got him over Cruiser.
Has Kahim played 2 games?
He has played 2 games.
So he has 20 rebounds per game on a very...
Yeah. I'm going to put him in the stat sheet probably once he gets past... If he gets past 4 games.
Yeah.
Once you have that 2-3 game mark, you're still you don't have that big sample size. So I'm leaving him at the bottom for now.
Mm-hmm.
Moving over to assists.
Chung,
still no surprise. Chung at first.
Bodie's assist took a 2-assist leap, though.
Yeah.
I think he was averaging 6 last week.
He had 11...
Yeah, I think he had 11 assists last week.
Triple-double.
Went from averaging 6 to 8.25.
Yeah.
Helps
when you play almost a whole extra quarter in overtime game. So.
I think it was his second straight triple-double.
I think so, too. Yep. Cosme is at 3 with 6.2, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Sattan at 4 with 6, and then Tassie at 5 with basically 6 at 5.8.
And Joseph at 6.
Yeah, assists are a little bit lower this year.
Yeah.
If you have a top 5 people at 5.8, 6 assists, that's kind of low, I feel. But who knows? Maybe more ISO ball this year.
Blocks.
Novak is absolutely dominating them still.
Yeah, we had to sub for that. Or no, that wouldn't have been in this yet.
Yep. 5.25 blocks a game is crazy.
Same as
second is 1.8. These will be on the screen. I don't think we really need to talk about it much.
Not a lot has changed with the blocks.
Yeah.
Same with steals.
Steals, yeah. Steve is at first, 4.2. Brett right behind at 3, but he hasn't played the past 2 weeks.
Hasn't played in a couple of games. Johnny.
Surprises, none.
Yeah.
Realistically. Yeah. Field goal percentage.
Still.
So, yeah, Tyler's at the top. Mike Shannon, second is nice to see, 52%. Steve at 3, 48%. Oh, I don't want to. Gabe at 4, Kurt at 5. Kurt takes a bunch of high percentage looks too as well.
A lot of reverse layups. Josh is at 6, which is impressive for the amount of shots he takes.
Yeah, that's actually very good. And then moving into 3-point percentage, we got Josh at 1st, Steve at 2.
The same.
Zach Bugley at 3 is actually, I'd love to see that.
Bugley's had a great last 2 games.
Yeah, great last 2 games. He's shot probably like 30, 20, 25, 30 shots.
Yeah. He's gotten a lot more looks since Rob's been gone.
Yeah.
And he's been stepping up.
Yeah.
Teams have been forced to guard him. And,
yeah. I mean, as a third option. If your third option can hit,
it's going to be hard.
That's going to be that's a solid team.
They had they were in that greatly contested game with Sattan, who is a very good team. I think they're 4-1. I think. Yeah. So that was a good game, even though they lost. But their team, when they put it together like that, they. I've done this the last 2 weeks now. I've started mumbling. They could be a good team if they got Bugley scoring like that consistently.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see how he keeps it up when Rob gets back.
Yeah.
Because Rob will be taking more shots than Kahim will.
The shots will drop more, but hopefully he can keep making them.
Yeah. Then we got Mo at 4, and Jake, me, and Mike tied at 33% for 5th. So those are your updates for stats. Now let's move into week 6 predictions. So Cosme versus Kaz has already happened. We'll talk about that next week.
Mm-hmm. We don't know what happened. But we will still talk about it next week. We'll keep this same schedule as last week, what we did.
Team Howard versus Team Shannon is game 2 of week 6. What are your thoughts on that one?
I gotta go Team Shannon on this one. I think they've been hot recently. Bodie and Mike have both had good shooting games, back-to-back games. I think if they could keep that up, it'll be a good game for them.
Yep, I'm going to agree. I think Bodie and Mike have both been playing well, like you said. I think it will be a close game. I don't know about overtime again, because that's actually very rare for us.
Yeah, and then it happened twice
twice in one day.
We were just talking about it.
I mean, I think Team Howard / Davey is going to compete very well with them. It all kind of depends on how Kahim will match up with Mike. I think that's actually a really good matchup. Mm-hmm. I think Brian can guard Bodie. I think that's a good matchup.
I think
low-key,
Bugley can cook Cruiser.
Bugley can cook Cruiser.
I don't know if Cruiser's capable of running around the arc like that. I'm sorry, Cruiser, but
that might be what gives Team Howard the win.
Yeah, Cruiser, I think your teammates would agree with me on that statement, too.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be able to keep up with Bugley running around.
Yeah.
Especially
on the tear that he's on.
Yeah. So Shannon could also very well see Team Howard winning that game.
I'm going to go Team Shannon for the record, though.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Are you going Team Shannon, too? Or Team Howard?
Yeah, I'll go Shannon. I'll keep Shannon. Flanny versus Chung, I think will be an interesting one. I don't know how well we're gonna match up against Flanny.
This sucks because this could have been the
battle of the unwinnables.
Flanny had to win last week
or whatever. It's not undefeated, but whatever the opposite of that. Unwinnables.
We'll call it that for now.
Sure.
Teams looking for their first wins. Would have been a battle.
Yeah, I mean,
doesn't have the same hype anymore.
I really don't know how to. I think Flanny's probably gonna cook us.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of how much.
I'm gonna go Team Flanny here.
After coming off a 110-point game, it's hard to bet against them.
Against a big guy like Mike and Bodie, who are actually pretty good defenders in this league when they try.
Yeah.
I think to put up 110 against that team's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
So I don't think you guys have you're a different kind of big guy than Mike, but yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
I can't keep up with Flanny. That's the thing. I could possibly guard him in the post. He'll probably just shoot over me anyways, but
I mean, you guys have found ways to keep it close with teams all year round, so I mean, maybe you guys get a couple extra stops at the end and hit some shots, but I gotta go Team Flanny for the record.
I mean, I don't think we get blown out.
No.
By any means, I think we can. If Flanny, well, when is this going out? I don't know. I don't know about their
Probably
matchups,
tomorrow.
but yeah, this will probably go out on Thursday. But I think it'll also depend, does Flanny guard Chung? Does Flanny guard me?
Yeah,
Is Jake going to be able to guard Chung?
I honestly think that...
I think matchups in this game are going to be very weird.
If I was Flanny's team, I might put Jake on Chung. And I don't even know, maybe if I'm Flanny, helping the paint a little when I can.
So you're going to let me shoot?
Unless it's from the right wing, then no.
So it's like, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see how they match up. I think it'll be a good game, but I can easily see... Not easy. I can see this game going both ways.
Mm-hmm.
I think we could possibly get our first wing. I think
you guys.
I think Flanny could get his second win.
2-game win streak for Flanny coming up.
Kind of torn because I do want to take my team for this, but because of Flanny putting up 110 on Mike's head, I think I have to take Flanny as a betting man. But I think my team definitely does have a chance in this game.
I think
just like every other game.
I think you guys have the least scoring differential between everyone.
Yeah.
So I think with you guys keeping it close, I think my team normally keep. If it wasn't for the Mudano and Cosme, I won't say that now, but we all know what happened. But if it weren't for those 2 games, then obviously my team has won 3 games within 5 points.
Yeah.
But you guys have always kept it close, so we'll see.
We just need to find a way to hit our shots down the stretch.
Yeah.
We've gone cold in the fourth quarters if it's a tight game like that.
Yeah.
And it's just kind of I don't know. We just got to find a way to close out games.
Mm-hmm.
Jumping into game 4, which is also going to be a very good game, is Mudano versus Sattan.
Another highly anticipated game.
Yeah.
Between 2 of the great
I'm going
defenders
to
in our
love
league.
this Steve versus Josh matchup.
2 great 2-way players in this league.
Yeah. 2 of the best, if I had to say.
Yeah. You got one of the best on-ball defenders in Mudano, and you got the steals leader in Sattan. So it'll be fun to watch.
Yeah.
Josh is a scoring leader, so we'll see if Sattan could contain that at all. I have a feeling that it'll be a battle.
Mm-hmm.
It should be a good one to watch. We don't know when that's happening yet, though.
No, we don't know when any of these games are happening, quite frankly.
Yeah.
It's been a weird week. I'm personally going to take Team Mudano in this one. I think this is going to be a battle of 3s versus 2s, and I'm going to take 3s. Mm-hmm. I think Sattan is a good shooter, but I think Josh can clamp him up on the perimeter. I think Steve will have to go to those post hooks that he loves doing.
Yeah. I think that I'm going to take Mudano as well, but I was debating taking Team Sattan.
Yeah.
But it seems like every time I pick against Josh's team, it just goes wrong.
Yeah.
I think that Kurt, when he's faced with playing a bigger body like Jack, I think that'll help contain him a little bit. I think Tyler's
on
athletic.
Tassie is going to be...
Tyler's a good defender. I think he'll be able to guard Tassie.
Yeah.
I think if Tassie has a good game, if he starts off hot, if he continues it through the whole game, then Team Sattan can win that game. Obviously,
we need at least 40 out of Tassie.
Yeah,
at least.
Yeah, it all because Josh is gonna be face guarding Steve.
Yep.
So Tassie's gonna have to step up and play a bigger role this game. But yeah, I'm gonna go Team Mudano.
Yeah. So I agree with that. As for week 6, those are our predictions. Award races, I really don't think much has changed.
No.
I mean, I'd still put Josh up top, Cosme up top.
Yeah.
And Steve at 3 for MVP.
Yeah.
Defensive player is still the same type of people. I'd still have Josh. I'd still have Steve, and I'd still have Mike Novak. MIP, I think I would change a little bit. I'd put Bugley in the mix.
Yeah. After these last stretch of games, I definitely think Bugley's fallen into that top 3. I don't even think we had 3 last time. I think we had 2.
Yeah. So I mean, if we kind of have Kurt, Tyler, and Bugley in those 3.
Yeah, we were kind of forcing those 2 as well.
Rookie of the year seems like a wash.
Yeah, it seems like Mo's going to win that in a pretty big margin.
Yeah.
Not a lot of rookies, so.
I mean, that's kind of it.
Mo Glizzy.
So.
Shorter podcast this week.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing else to talk about.
So I think that's it for week 6. I hope you guys... week 5.
Week 5.
Looking forward to week 6. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you do, drop a like, drop a comment, drop a share, whatever that would be.
Leave recommendations down below.
Recommendations, as always. Text us, comment. We want to have more to talk about.
Yeah, we don't want you guys to get bored hearing the same stuff every week. So
yeah, so let us know what you guys want. I know people liked those the stat updates, so we're gonna keep doing those.
Yeah. But if there's anything else besides awards, predictions.
Yeah.
Oh, we want to talk lock of the week real quick.
Oh, lock of the week. Lock of the week.
Lock
Tough
of the
one.
week. I'm gonna go. See, these last couple weeks, every game's been close, so it's kind of been hard. But
yeah,
I'm gonna go lock of the week, Team Shannon, because I think I'm a big fan of them right now. They've had, like I said earlier, they've had 2 great games in a row.
Yeah.
So I think if they keep that scoring tear up, then I think it'll be a good one for them.
yeah. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go lock of the week, Team Mudano.
That was gonna be my game of the week.
That's a bold one. I'm also gonna go game of the week, Team Mudano versus Team Stan. But I don't know. I'm throwing it out there. Team Mudano gave a lock of the week. Love.
All right. Now I think we're done.
Now we're done. So see you guys.
Do what we said before. You know,
Yeah.
you could rewind if you missed it.
Yep. We'll see you guys next week.
Thanks for watching the game plan. Peace.
Through the wastelands, through the highways.